I'm Jana Bryant, and we're here today turning the tables on Dr. Saunders as she becomes the interviewee for this video blog segment. So, Dr. Saunders, we've just closed the books on 2010, our Southern Miss Centennial year. Why was that celebration important for us?
That year-long celebration was important for two main reasons. One is that it gave us an opportunity to pause and reflect on how far we have come from the state's first teachers college through our growth to a premier research university, and to marvel at the progress and to celebrate our progress. But it also gave us an opportunity and sort of begged the question, so what are you going to do your next 100 years? And that we've put some thought into as well.
Talk to us a little bit about opportunities ahead and areas for potential growth that you see for Southern Miss in the future.
We will continue the focus on doing what we already do well. That's how we will move forward. That's how we've moved forward this long. We launch careers for our students, and I think we'll see more of a focus on making sure that our graduates are as successful as they can be. There are certainly opportunities for growth on the coast, and we're seeing a lot of dynamic change there. We're looking to, we hope soon to have a groundbreaking for our business building. I think that that's going to give some important growth opportunities for the College of Business as well. We will see increased research, especially that kind of research that has immediate applicability to society. We've seen a lot of push on economic development. To close the loop in what we do, we bring students in, we give them a wonderful educational experience, and we send them out, but with economic development activities, we create opportunities within the community for those students, and that totally closes the loop. And I think we see some real opportunities for that as well. We will, of course, continue to be a haven for the arts, and I think we'll see even more very creative activities in that area.
Since you mentioned economic development, Stion, a California company, recently announced that they're bringing a solar panel production facility to Hattiesburg. I think that having access to a major research university was certainly an attractive component in that decision. In the future, how do you see Southern Miss working with Stion and with other business and industry partners to make our community a better place to live?
Well, we will continue to use the resources of this university to create jobs for our students when they graduate. But the opportunities certainly include workforce programming that these new industries need. We can work with them in that way. We can certainly also provide student labor for internships as well, and then our research collaboratives. So those are three areas that businesses recognize that universities can contribute, and we are front and center in doing just that.
What do you see as maybe some of the more daunting challenges that face the university this year and going forward?
Well, it would have to be budgets. The reality is the public dollars are just shrinking. And we hear little snippets of encouragement of it's not as bad as we thought, and we're preparing for the worst and hoping for the best. But the reality, not just in Mississippi, but all over the country, is just public dollars for higher education are dwindling. And we're going to have to be more creative with the money that we have and make sure that we're spending it exactly where it needs to be spent to move the university forward.
Dr. Saunders, if you had a crystal ball and you were looking a year ahead, what are some of the things that you hope to be bragging about regarding Southern Miss a year from now?
I think we will continue to brag about the things we already brag about, and that is our academic programming and the way we use our academic programming to launch these careers of students, more successful alumni that we point to and say, see what happens when you come to Southern Miss. We have a number of measures that we look at every year, and I think we'll continue to see a rise in that. Enrollment, student retention, external research funding, graduation rate, private giving. I expect that we'll continue to see growth in that area because there's a lot of excitement. You know, it's a good time to be Southern Miss.
Thank you, Dr. Saunders.